For authenticity, is this thing on? To me, being a Hope Squad member is kind of being the eyes and ears of the school, so being someone that everyone can go to for comfort and kind of that aura that we all radiate.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think of Hope Squad is just humility. Like, this is peer elected. It's an honor to have people in the school like select me to be that connection, be that bridge between those who can help and the students.
Being a Hope Squad member to me is being able to give back to my community. Like in the past, I've had friends approach me, or I've had individuals come to me when they're struggling with their mental health, and I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't know how to help them. And through Hope Squad, I've been able to become trained and apply that training. So now I'm in those same situations, but the difference is that I know how to react.
Hope Squad is really great, man. It's almost like having a second family. So like, I think the advisors have done a really great job of like making a super inclusive community, and we know like we're safe and we can talk, and yeah, definitely a family.
I think the Hope Squad has really just brought that mental health communication to the forefront of the Brookfield East community. As of right now, we have the Hope Wall. We have just a lot more genuine conversations about mental health, I would say.
I think overall it definitely makes our school a more positive community. I think that it destigmatizes talking about mental health a lot, because I know that a lot of people are scared to talk about it. But I think as a school with Hope Squad, if we talk about mental health and that it's okay if you're struggling just to reach out, it makes our school like a better place, for sure.
Brookfield East is the one place where people take actual actions to finding hope for people and ending the stigma around mental health. Instead of just talking about it, we take those actions and assign those people who can provide that help.
So I think one of our main impacts is creating more open discussion around mental health. We've been able to talk about topics that weren't as openly talked about before. And at the same time, I think our biggest impact is saving lives.
A lot of the people that Hope Squad attracts are those genuine, authentic listeners already. It just gives you more tools to use those skills and use them to benefit others. So it's not like we're therapists. It's not like we're trying to take on this huge undertaking. It's a simple peer-to-peer outreach system. We're the bridge between that trusted adult and that struggling student or whoever that may be. So I think it's a toolbox is what it is. And I think that's really helpful for the type of students that are on it.
I think I've learned a lot of lessons from Hope Squad that don't just apply to like engaging with others and listening to them, but also to my own life. Like I've learned a lot of lessons that I can implement and use for myself to grow as a person, as well as to help others through whatever it is that's going on.
Personally, I think that being in Hope Squad has given me like a lot of point of view, you know. I've talked to a lot of people, and I think like talking to a lot of these people has helped me understand that like everyone's different, everyone goes through their challenges, but at the end of the day, we're all able to get through them. And I think it's really helpful that like we should all learn to just take a step back and to take a ride in someone else's shoes.
I think being a leader in Hope Squad has allowed me to better connect with my peers. Again, in those situations before, I wouldn't necessarily know how to respond, but through Hope Squad, I know how to demonstrate the empathy that I have and use that to actually help and support my peers.
I don't think it's very difficult to balance it. I never feel stress from being in it. And I think a big main part of that is that the advisors who are in the Hope Squad, they remind us that we are not the counselors. Like, we don't have to give these people straight up advice. We're just the bridgeway to the counselors, so that I never feel pressure that like I'm harming a person or anything. I just feel that I'm helping them.
I have a lot of responsibilities, but being in Hope Squad, I really learned how to handle situations. So it's not a burden in any sense. It's more just a way to further balance my obligations, not stress myself too thin, but at the same time, take on tasks that are challenging so I can better myself as well.
To me, being a leader in Hope Squad isn't necessarily like an added responsibility. Like, I'm already in these situations where I'm speaking with my friends and individuals who struggle with their mental health. And Hope Squad has just applied me with that training and equipped me with the resources so I know what to do. And it's not necessarily taking on more responsibility, it's being able to fulfill my responsibilities even better.
Well, I sort of implement it with my other responsibilities, like in my relationships with my friends. I implement a lot of the lessons I've learned from Hope Squad into it, and I also balance it alongside my other responsibilities, and it kind of works with it.
I would tell new Hope Squads to be bold and be open, because it's not easy to start new things, and especially when it's ending the stigma around such a big thing like mental health.
I would tell them that awareness is very important because it makes people feel less alone.
It's not something to be afraid of necessarily, or it's not like something that you should fear. It's a very exciting new approach to mental health, and I think it's going to benefit a lot of students in the future.
Just trying to like get your Hope Squad's name out there. I think that's pretty important. Having people know like you can talk to these people and you can trust these people, that's very important. And also like if it's maybe like a more like well-known organization, maybe people would be more willing to talk. But I don't know, yeah, just get your name out there.
Take that time to just reach out to someone. It could be a friend, it could be someone that you don't even know, but even an action that might seem so insignificant to you can be so meaningful to someone else. And just taking that 1 second can make a whole world of difference.
I would tell them just to be excited, be optimistic, because it's a great opportunity to connect with more people, build a great sense of community at your school, and this is a great opportunity.
Hope is understanding that it can get better and equipping them with resources so they can get through this.